Okay, as promised, here's another update. It's a shop update number 2. Got some prep doing. I think these were prep last time. I started fitting one side, the passenger side of the red one. Have the passenger side of the green one done. Oh, all fitted up. There's the pieces. I can't see them, but they're all prepped up real nice. All the mess. And these are stood up out of the way. And then I'm moving on and fitting the other one. And then we're going to have a weld party. Yeah. What a patina, huh? Pretty cool stuff. Well, not a lot got done in the shop. My shop is an absolute mess. I did make these awesome clamps. If you're familiar with what these usually look like, let me find a pair that's not. Okay, hold on a sec. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Boom. I gotta hold this different. Okay, there we go. Whoa, that's way better. Usually they're like this. See the difference now? Whoa. So what that allows you to do is reach in here around the corner. Whoa. How neat's that? Pretty neat stuff. Helps with taking it on and off a whole bunch of times. If you look, there's a cut in this bedside too, and a crease here. We gotta weld up and fix that. And then there's a dent right here, and a pretty good dent right there. If you're familiar with these. Ooh, that's an extra dent. So we're gonna try to work that out the best we can, because this side doesn't have a dent. So we gotta make it fit real nice. So, what did I learn this week? I learned that if you're taking a family vacation, don't flood your family vacation with work. Take a family vacation. Don't make it a work trip. Anyways, we took a family vacation and it turned into a work trip. And yeah, a new master and some brake stuff working on this. It was not ideal. Our kid started teething mid-trip, so that was a lot of fun. I don't know if anybody has a child. This is our first, so we have a lot of learning to do, especially me. Yeah, and I gotta prioritize my family over the fun stuff, over the work stuff, over truck stuff. Sometimes it's harder than it sounds. But yeah. Made some extra clamps. Whoa. Make my life a little easier. And then I made 4 of those. Anyways, trying to make this process a little bit more streamlined, so I can get more stuff done in less time. We're doing a full interior on this truck. We're going black carpet, black seat, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see, I welded up a whole bunch of gears. You can't tell because they're all gone, but I welded up and rotated enough gears there to make that little mark. So that's kind of cool. I failed making a little bending die like 3 different times with a nice handle and everything. It just turned out bad. So I took a step away from that. I'll show you my failure if I can find it easily. A little embarrassing, but there it is. Oh! You can tell I spent some time on it. Flattened the tube out, made this little bracket. the idea was it had enough gap in there, and like that's the stop to hold the piece from rotating. I welded this in afterwards to try to just bend it around this, so disregard that, it was over here. And try to rotate this around, and it did not do what I thought it was going to do, and just messed up a whole bunch of time and energy. Anyways, so yeah, it's still a little bit of a mess, but we're getting stuff done. We picked up a truck from, let's see here, Puyallup, Washington, and I ended up picking up a 1966 truck from Hayden for a buddy out there, Kern. And we ended up picking the same trip out to Idaho with the family, of course. We picked up 2 bedsides and 2 sets of sheet metal for 67 to 72 for customer trucks. So we did that, and then we went on our family vacation, took the 66 on a trailer out to Olympia and dropped our trailer off, went on our vacation for a couple days on the coast, and then came back to pick up another 1972 truck to get another short box conversion. So there's multiple trucks outside waiting to come in that are lined up, and just putting in the time to do these really nice. This is the step you can't rush. This is the time, like this is the step that takes forever. Like doing this, lining them up nice, making sure the gap is very consistent so you don't warp them real bad. Making sure both sides are prepped real nice, inside and outside. It takes a lot of, I mean, these things probably come on and off 25 times a corner, so probably 50 times at least a side of these things coming in on and off, which is, it's a lot of work. So hopefully these clamps help out, these vice grip clamps I made. Moved our air compressor over into the corner. We want to move it outside. And then we want to move this cabinet. We're going to paint it gray and move it over the toolboxes so we have all of our fluids over where we work on the cars, and get all of our engines and trannies out of here in the next room. Oh, so many things to do. We made this metal rack to go up against the wall, but the sheet metal break is in the way because all the sheet metal stuff needs to go into this next room that we're cutting the corner off of so we can get to the lift. So the tires on the lift, we're going to cut the corner off of there. And yeah, I hope that makes sense. It'll make sense when we start doing it. But yeah, there's your shop update. There's 7 minutes and 45 seconds of me just ranting. Anyways, I'm going to try to be a better dad and a better business owner each day, and try to learn from my mistakes. I continue to make them, but that's okay as long as I keep learning from them. Yeah, trying to spend the time I do have with my kid. I know he's only going to be small and a little baby for only a certain amount of time. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I will change diapers any day of the week. I am absolutely in love with this little kid. And he's makes me so happy. He's not quite ready to laugh, but he has a smile, and he doesn't giggle, but you can tell when he's really happy. So I'm excited to hear him giggle. Little guttural, little kid giggle. It's gonna break me up probably. Anyways, that's the setup. That's the shop. That's your update. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I hope you guys go spend time with your family. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you spend time with your pets. Tell them I say hi. Give them a hug for me, or a pet, depending on what kind of animal you got there. And yeah, keep on trucking, I guess. Have a good one, guys.